If you need something to keep you warm during this cold rainy season, this bowl of soup is for you. Today we're making chicken sopas, creamy macaroni soup with shredded chicken, vegetables, hot dogs, and eggs. Let's start by pouring about 1 liter of water into a pot, or just enough to cover the chicken. I'll be using around 500 grams of bone-in chicken breast. The bones will give us some more flavorful broth, so we're getting two things out of this one step. Season lightly with salt. Bring it to a boil, then lower the heat and simmer for around 20 to 25 minutes or until completely cooked through. While that cooks, let's prep the eggs. Bring another pot of water to a boil. I'll be pouring in already boiling water here just to speed things up. Then, add 1 standard pack of quail eggs, usually around 24 to 25 pieces. Regular chicken eggs work perfectly fine too. Cook quail eggs for around 4 minutes or regular eggs for around 10 to 12 minutes if you want them fully cooked. Then, transfer them straight into ice water. This stops the cooking and makes them easier to handle. And there's a small trick that makes peeling these tiny eggs much easier. For regular boiled eggs, you might already know this trick. Crack the shell on a flat surface, then gently roll it underneath your palm. It works with quail eggs too, but they're much easier to crush. So instead, I roll them using just my fingertips. You get much better control over the pressure. Once the shell is cracked all around, get underneath the thin membrane and the rest should peel away much easier. Peel the rest and let's check on our chicken. By now, the chicken should be cooked. Remove it from the pot but don't throw away the liquid. Strain it and set it aside. I was left with around 800 ml of homemade chicken broth. We're going to use this later once we cook our chicken soup. Next, shred the chicken. You can let it cool and use your hands, but I'm a little impatient so I'm using 2 forks. Keep it chunky or shred it finer, whatever texture you prefer. You could also slice raw chicken and saute it directly if you're short on time, but I prefer cooking it this way. We get a flavorful chicken broth and shredding the chicken gives us more edges that can brown nicely once we saute it. That means more flavor for just a bit more effort. Now let's prep the rest. Finely mince around 5 cloves of garlic or about 20 grams. Then, dice 1 small to medium onion, about 70 grams. White or yellow onion is more common for sopas, but red works perfectly fine too. Next, 1 medium to large carrot, around 200 grams. I'm using 2 small ones here. Remove the ends and peel it. For easier and safer dicing, trim one side flat first so the carrot stays stable on the board. Square it off, cut it into sticks, then dice across. They don't need to be perfect, just similar enough in size to cook evenly. You can throw away the scraps if nakaluwag-luwag ka na sa buhay. We're practical here, so I'm dicing those too. A bit less uniform but the same flavor and no waste. Repeat the same process with the other carrot, then set it aside. For the cabbage, I'm using around 250 grams, roughly half a medium head. Remove the core and slice it relatively thin, but not too fine. Celery is also great in sopas. I couldn't find any this time, but if you have some, definitely add it. Next, slice around 3 to 4 jumbo chicken hot dogs. Chicken hot dogs won't color the soup as much, which helps keep our broth looking creamy. But if you want the classic Filipino sopas flavor and a slightly pink broth, regular red hot dogs are the way to go. Let's start building the soup. Heat a large pot over medium heat and add a little cooking oil. Butter works too, or use a combination of both for a richer flavor. Add the carrots, season lightly with salt, and saute until they get a little color. You can skip this step if you're in a hurry, but a little browning means more flavor. Remove the carrots and do the same with the hot dogs. In the same pot, saute the onions until softened. Add the garlic and cook until fragrant. If the pot is getting a little too dry, add a splash more oil or butter. Next, in goes our shredded chicken. Season with salt and white pepper to taste, or around half a teaspoon each. I'm using white pepper because we got the peppery flavor without the black specks in our light colored soup. But if you don't mind, black pepper works perfectly fine. If you're enjoying this recipe so far, don't forget to subscribe for more Filipino home cooking videos. We share new recipes every week. For the full list of ingredients and their approximate cost, stay until the end of the video or jump ahead using the timestamps in the description. You can also find the complete recipe on our website. After removing the chicken, we're left with some browning at the bottom of the pot. That's exactly what we want. Pour in the chicken broth we saved earlier. Then, add around 2 liters of water. Scrape the bottom to loosen all the brown bits. This is called deglazing, and it brings all that flavor straight back into the pot. Cover and bring everything to a boil. Once boiling, add 400 grams of elbow macaroni. Follow the cooking time on the package. Most elbow macaroni takes around 7 to 10 minutes until fully cooked. If you like it al dente, cook it slightly less. But for sopas, the macaroni usually ends up softer, almost slightly overcooked. I'm not sure why, but for sopas, it just works. With around 5 minutes left, let's add our secret ingredient, Knorr chicken and corn soup. This isn't sponsored, pero Knorr, baka naman. I'm using the whole 60-gram packet. Dissolve it in some water first, then pour it in while stirring so we don't get lumps. The whole packet gives us a thicker and more flavorful soup. If you prefer yours lighter and more soupy, start with half, around 30 grams, and adjust from there. Once the macaroni is almost cooked, add the carrots, shredded chicken, and hot dogs back in. I'm also adding around 130 grams of whole corn kernels, or about 3/4 cup. Completely optional, but I like the bit of sweetness it adds. Mix everything together, then pour in around 300 ml of fresh or evaporated milk. This gives our sopas that creamy flavor without making the broth feel too heavy. Once the milk is added, keep the heat gentle. There's no need to aggressively boil the soup at this point. Just mix until everything is combined and heated through. Turn off the heat, then add the cabbage. The residual heat is enough to soften it while keeping a bit of texture. Finally, add the peeled eggs. Mix gently so we don't break them. We're basically done. Now we just need to make sure the seasoning is right. Give the soup a taste. I'm adding around 2 tablespoons of patis or fish sauce and a little more white pepper. Start with less and adjust as needed. If you don't want to use patis, regular salt works too. In a lot of Filipino households, sopas is one of those dishes that immediately comes to mind when the weather gets colder, especially during the rainy season. It's warm, filling, and one big pot can easily feed the whole family. Personally, this has pretty much everything I want in a bowl of sopas, but for a little pop of color, you can top it with some chopped parsley. Alright, let's give it a taste and see how it turned out. The soup is creamy, savory, and comforting without feeling too heavy. You get plenty of chicken flavor from the homemade broth with a little sweetness from the carrots and corn. The cabbage still has some texture, and I really like the quail eggs in here. It's simple Filipino comfort food, but those few extra steps really elevated the flavor. One quick tip if you're making enough for leftovers, store the broth separately from the solids so the pasta doesn't turn too soft. Then, just combine everything again when reheating. Add a little water, broth, or milk if needed. How do you like your chicken sopas? Thick and creamy or lighter and more soupy? And what's one ingredient you always add to yours? Let me know in the comments below. Here's the full list of ingredients I used along with the approximate cost. You can pause the video or take a screenshot if you want to save it for later. Before we go, a quick shout out to FidelOfficial9633 for leaving this comment on our last video. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments how your chicken sopas turned out. Subscribe for more easy Filipino recipes and click the video on your screen for another easy Filipino dish. Thank you for cooking with me and I'll see you in the next one.